Hey everybody, it's 8-Bit Blades here with Ryan and Sarah, and we'll be playing some Death End Request.
Woo!
And neither one of us have played this before, so...
New game! No, just do normal.
And just X through all this. It's DLC adding. There we go. Just gotta add all the DLC.
Wow, my room looks like shit.
Bummer.
Starting this strong. I want a chair like that. But I can't sit on the floor like that for so long. Dang, I can't read that fast.
Sure you can.
What? Digimon.
Oh, good lord. You have issues. Slow walking.
This music's really beautiful.
Mine's glitching out.
I'm more focused about the music. Like, that is really pretty music. I wish that person would stop talking and yammering like a weirdo.
It's the system saying for you.
So? That's a nice house.
And it broke.
Wow, Ryan, you already broke it?
You know.
Dang, what's wrong with you? Oh my goodness, I want spider leg thingies. So the whole point of the game...
I can feel myself fading.
It has different endings, that's all I know. Okay.
Don't give up, Sheena! I've already leveled you past the max! You're in God mode now!
Whoa, dude!
Try summoning your power from within. If you don't concentrate, then you'll stand no chance against that thing. Hold strong. Keep your head up. You can do it! Believe in yourself!
Believe!
I can't. I've never had it in me.
Dick.
Everyone else is gone. I'm the only one left.
Oh, I'm going to hell.
Don't give up. Don't give in to despair.
Why don't you do something?
He's stuck in the
Save this world.
outside world, the way I understand it.
Sheena, behind you! Watch out!
That's really in front of you, but that's beside the point. Ow.
Sheena!
A monster, infected by a deadly virus, opened its sinister maw.
Okay.
And sank its razor-sharp fangs into her flesh, locking its jaw onto her before spitting her out.
I mean, it looked like he just stabbed her with a sword, like a magical spear sword thingy. Oh, dang. Friend, she's bleeding.
Pink droplets of her blood were splattered onto the dirt. Gashes on her abdomen exposed her spinal cord and vital organs.
Gross.
She made 2 tepid steps backward before crumbling to the ground like a marionette with snipped strings.
Damn it! Sheena!
Sheena!
As shock set in, she struggled to make sense of what was happening around her. With a last, desperate breath, she uttered,
Sheena!
Oh, his virtual girlfriend's dead.
Sheena, don't! Hurry! Get away from there!
You think she can do something? She's clearly dying on the ground.
Please.
I mean,
Stop!
that girl's gonna
Stop!
Ow. Did he just bite her? Oh, yeah, he bit her head off. We're gonna have to put a warning
The
that they're.
monster
Oh!
licked its lips, its taste for blood slowly driving it
Jesus.
toward the meek and bloodied prey before it. Its nostrils flared, savoring the anticipation before snapping its jaws around the girl's head and heaving it into the empty sky.
This makes me want to watch Attack on
Freshly
Titan. I kid
removed
you not.
spinal cord trailed behind her mangled head like a nightmarish comet. Her headless body slammed into the dirt, color draining out of it as it settled into the ever-growing pool of blood.
Pretty sure I told you this game's a lot a lot darker than.
Neptunia?
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that. Like,
Sheena! Sheena! Damn it! I couldn't save her in time! God, Buddha, whoever the hell is listening, damn you!
is she not like a real person, or?
This death end is horrific! You... What is your purpose? God damn it!
Eat girls' heads. I mean, that was very self-explanatory. He wanted to munch and crunch on some heads
Clearly.
and bones. I should be taking this more seriously, but I cannot right now.
Bummer.
But that sound effects of that crunch.
You.
Oh, goodness.
Staring at me.
Ryan, don't be rude.
Who are you?
The Candyman?
Are you God? Or are you the devil?
Well, I believe I'm the devil.
What does
Clearly.
the end of the world mean?
47. I don't remember which number it was.
What?
Oh, you wouldn't know.
Clearly.
Only a few people know the meaning of life, which I can't remember if it's 47 or 49. But it's one of those numbers.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't know. You wouldn't understand.
Clearly.
You don't.
It's not like I care to.
I know you don't. Is she alive? And can I have her legs? Yes.
Oh, it was just a dream. Or should I say a nightmare?
I don't know, unless you want to dream about yourself dying.
What did it mean?
That you got chomped.
Huh? Where am I?
I don't know.
Whose house am I in?
I don't know.
Actually, who am I?
Sheena, that's what your name says.
What the? They're wrapped so tight.
I don't know what they are, but I want them.
They look like spider legs.
I want spider legs.
Yuck. They gross me out. Huh? What the? What?
If you touch the glowing white key, you will obtain information and items necessary to progress the game. If you ever find yourself stuck, look for the key! Once conditions have been filled, a blank will appear
Exclamation
in the
point.
menu. Explanation.
And it looks like because of the DLC, you do have one party member already.
What's going on here?
The bed is dressed so neatly. Where could the owners of this house be?
What's this?
What a precious family photograph.
Photograph. What in the...
Look at this photograph.
There's a young girl and her mother, maybe.
Huh?
The mother looks strangely similar to me.
Why can't I read?
It can't be. I must be imagining things.
Ryan.
Because you struggle. I wonder if this family lived here.
That's so mean.
Can you open the menu at all?
I got that. Welcome to the menu! Oh yeah, whatever. Abilities. So we already have a party member because of the DLC.
Yeah, I guess she just must be added.
666. I got spider legs. Okay, I'm gonna not do that anymore.
You equipped one of the weapons.
Do I need a weapon?
That's not it. Back to equipment.
Hold on, I'm getting all the explanation points. Okay. Where's equipment?
The one that says equipment.
Oh.
Hope this works.
What's the other weapon? Oh, no, the Paradise one's better.
Yeah, that's why I chose it.
And then the bracelet.
You get no one. A bracelet? What bracelet?
Down.
This'll do.
Oh, we get a lot of stuff apparently.
Wait, the Mr. Baller one, I think. Increases XP gained after battle.
Hope this works.
And then we have a spot for another one, which
Wait,
wasn't.
there was another one that had experience too. You could just make her super OP. Oh, that decreases experience. Never mind.
Even it out! Okay, this is the one I want, I think, because it's... And then resistance to stop.
Well, it gives the most buffs.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Hope this works.
What? I have another outfit? What?
Swimsuit and then an alternate outfit for her.
I don't like the way the swimsuit looks. I want to
Hope
do
this
that one.
works.
Because it was either white... What?
The normal one's white.
Okay.
It switches the colors.
No, we'll
This
do
works.
the... That's one. I like this one. Alright.
Touchpad while in conversation, open the menu in order to save your game. There are some conversations in which you cannot save. In order to avoid any potential death ends, please be sure to save often. While in a dungeon, you can perform a save at designated save points. So yeah, you'll be basically saving a lot to prevent a death end.
Yes. I'm gonna have so many save files. Okay.
What's this?
These two chairs look comfortable.
Okay.
All of the dishes and utensils are still organized in the kitchen, so maybe that family lived here after all. Seriously, why can't I remember anything? Where the hell am I?
I don't know.
Wait, I just need to collect my thoughts. Let's just calm down and take a deep breath. Think. If I can't recall my memories, maybe I just need to retrace my steps. Start wherever I can remember and take it from there.
Tell me I don't struggle.
It'll be fine. Piece of cake. Okay, can I remember my name? Sheena. Yeah, that's it. Sheena. Okay, I only remember my first name. But that's okay, it's progress. Still have no idea where I am, though. This house must belong to whoever's posing in this photograph. God, you got me saying it now. Photograph. Jesus.
Look at this photograph.
Something about this house is oddly familiar, like I've stood here before. This girl, too, in the photo, I recognize her from somewhere. Besides, there's still no sign as to how I ended up here in the first place, is there? Perhaps I can let this go for now. Okay, what did I do yesterday? Nothing's coming to mind. The longer I stay here, the more depressed I'll become. Maybe I should go outside. If I get some fresh air, it'll all come back to me. Stewing in here without a clue won't do me any good. The only way to get out of a rut is to keep going.
Okay. I figured out how to run.
I figured out how to ran.
I ran so far away.
This meadow is gorgeous. It all feels so... It's all coming back to me.
Yay, Spidey Queen.
That's right, I'm an adventurer.
Yes!
Once every 2,000 years, the gates to Odyssea, I think it's that.
No,
It's not Odyssey. Odyssea, the mystical sky capital, open up to adventurers that pure of heart. Naturally, a city in the sky isn't exactly easy to find, so I had set off for Hardius, the military kingdom, to find more information.
I think it's Hardis.
Hardis, whatever. In a stroke of good luck, one of the local guilds in Hardis let me reside in this house for the duration of my stay here. Oh, what a relief. I was beginning to panic, thinking that my memories would never return. Well, I've got a sword, which should come in handy for whatever I'm off to. I'm Sheena, the adventurer. Time for me to see Odyssea, the legendary city in the sky. Guess that explains why I've got these legs dangling underneath my dress. Wow, everything's coming back to me. When it rains, it pours. They say that people who visit Odyssea discover riches and happiness beyond their wildest dreams. Wait for me, Mother. I promise I'll find Odyssea and bring you the happiness you need.
Okay.
Anyway, this place. Is there no one else around?
Nope. Okay. Oh,
What's this?
Jesus.
What are you doing with the camera?
Nothing. It just did that really bad. Okay, I'm not moving the camera anymore.
There was a box back there still.
Where?
In the corner. No, not there. Well, I guess there is
What's
one there, but...
this?
Why don't you turn run off? I'm trying to slow down.
I'm not running. I'm just. Oh.
Yes, you were.
What's this?
I think there's one... Well, there's one there.
What's this?
I want all the boxes. What, did I get the one that you were talking about?
No, that one right there is the one I was talking about.
What's this?
I don't know what it is, Sheena. I'm not gonna lie, the controls are a little bit wonky.
Well, you might slow the camera down then.
I'm just gonna do camera speed at 1 and see if that works.
What's this?
Is that better?
A little bit better.
What's this?
Yeah, see how it's not like jerking around as much now? I hate when cameras do that though, like automatically move.
Well, it looked like there was like an auto camera turn. You might have to turn that off.
Yeah, let me see. What's wrong with it?
Yeah, auto camera.
Okay, I'm gonna try turning that off. Okay, let's see.
What's this?
Yeah, that's better. I have to just move it manually, but now it's not going to be like jerking everywhere. Because I barely move, and if you can't tell, the camera kept going.
Well, yeah, because I was trying to auto move.
Yeah.
Or auto adjust.
But it's not good auto.
Go from that to this.
Wow! I've always wanted to go to the desert! Sure enough, hey, your name's on there.
Come to think of it, did I even bother to eat yesterday?
I don't know, Spidey.
The memory still escapes me, in fact.
I know.
I have no idea how long I was asleep, and this kingdom doesn't resemble how it looked when I first got here.
Eh.
I don't remember it looking this desolate. Hardy's aggressive tactic of invading nearby kingdoms landed them a less than favorable reputation, meaning they had few allies. Sturfil, Gawain, Rezari, and Tura. I butchered all those. Even so, what army is capable of wiping a kingdom off the face of the world? I shudder to think about what kind of power is at play here. I wonder what happened. Tell me, where did my memories go?
I don't know. And of course, I already have a party member. Nice.
Huh? Did someone scream just now? Where did it come from? Where are you? Please, answer me!
Is that Papa?
Maybe. Guessing it's the event flag right there.
Help me! Somebody!
I love you already, dude. I love you already.
Oh no! Someone's being attacked by a monster. I have to help somehow. But
Sounds more like Nemesis.
do I even know how to fight? He'll
I don't
be
know, I can't
fine.
tell.
That's what muscle memory's for, right? I'm sure I'll get the hang of it. Let's dance. Let's go. All right.
Okay. I don't know how to do anything.
Did you hit X?
I hit X. Yeah.
Then hit try hit triangle? Maybe.
All right.
Is he actually in your, like...
Hey.
Oh.
Yeah, he wasn't in your thing.
Top.
Dang. Okay. I see
Delete it.
how it is.
Well, to be fair, you've got an ultimate weapon for
I'll
her,
tear you
so...
apart.
Monkey. I'm gonna go kill this guy.
Who should I aim for?
Oh, sweet, hold on. Hello.
The camera's really zoomed in.
Yeah, I can't control that, right? See if I can get both of them.
Is there no way to, like, zoom it out?
No? Cool, I was able to get both of them.
Why don't you fly away?
I like that where it just hits
Another
them
one
and just
down.
knocks them around. I think she's a
Let's go.
Fine.
Maybe.
All right.
Well, her
No,
health-
wait, hold on. You could move the camera.
What?
There
Oh,
wasn't... Yeah, there was an option. There was an option for camera.
To lead it.
I just know I can move it like this.
Am I getting stronger?
Good, this is easier. Hold this. I have to figure out who voice she is.
I managed to kill it.
Are you all right?
A little bruised is all.
Forgive me. It's all my fault.
No, I'm just glad you're safe.
Oh, you are far more heroic than you look. Allow me to extend my gratitude
I just
for
realized I don't even know
attending
what
to
game
those
this is
wounds
called.
of yours.
Death End Request.
I would appreciate that. I'm feeling a lot better now. Thank you.
On the contrary, I should be the one thanking you for saving me. Pardon me, I haven't yet introduced myself. My name is Rook. As you have likely gathered by now, I am a traveling merchant by trade.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sheena, an adventurer.
A pleasure. Lately, martyrs have been taking to crowding these trails, making it impossible for me to sell my wares in peace.
What's a martyr?
Oh, haven't you heard?
Well, you see, I actually just woke up a few moments ago with no recollection of how I got there. My memory's fuzzy.
What? Oh, how awful. Martyrs are monsters that have been touched by the kiss of madness. Yes, for a few months now, reports of monsters attacking people have been increasing to a frightening degree.
What? Did you say a few months? How did I not remember any of this?
Much has changed in the last year. Do you really remember nothing?
Not a thing.
Not even what you ate yesterday?
Nope.
Most unfortunate.
Well, I can't let it bring me down.
I like
Things will turn up sooner or later.
Not even what you ate?
What makes you say that?
My mother always told me that someone up there is watching out for me.
I see. Your mother sounds like a devout woman. Surely our Lord will shine upon you with his blessings. Amnesia is nothing to scoff at. I can imagine how confusing all of this must be. So I will try to help you in the meantime.
Then, would you mind catching me up on everything I've missed?
She was not in any of the games.
Well, you needn't burden yourself with the
But she said
sad
she thinks
tale
you
of this fallen world. Some things are better left unsaid.
I want to know it all. Please, tell me.
So wait a minute. It's been a full year? So she has no memory of a year then?
A few months.
A few months.
So,
I thought it was a year the way he said it.
Very well, then. Allow me to tell you about the Entoma Scourge. 1 year ago, the world as we had known it ceased to exist.
Yeah, 1 year ago.
that's what had happened to the world, yeah. But 3
On
months
that
is when the
fateful
monsters
day,
started
Oh,
getting
a
out.
terrifying beast came down from the heavens and unleashed catastrophe across the entire country.
What? What do you mean? What's an entoma?
The Entoma was a curse from the gods, a living, breathing embodiment of atrocity, brought to life by the despicable sins committed by our people. Vanity and greed became the gospels of our time.
The rich became richer, and the poor became poorer.
Sounds like normal life.
Soon, it seemed people had forgotten how to love. In no time at all, the thin fabric holding friends and family together was torn asunder.
People forgot how to love. That's stupid.
Constant threats of war and invasion gave corrupt nobles the chance to tax every cent from out of their subjects' pockets.
Sounds legit.
Desperation birthed from a widening gap betwixt the rich and poor. Thievery and violence became commonplace. Lives lost over loaves of bread.
Kill you from the food, Ryan.
The nobility cackled atop their high towers, taking pleasure in watching their subjects turn on one another while they sipped their wine.
I hope they all died.
The notion of salvation became a fool's currency. Eventually, the destitute and starving citizens had reached a point of no return. One by one, they fell to their knees onto the ragged earth, begging for death as mercy from their constant suffering. Memories of our vibrant past were tossed into the graves of those brave enough to remember them. That is, until the scourge had ripped the heavens in half without warning. It cut through the sky like steel through flesh, flattened our mountain ranges, and ruined our forests and seas with a divine rainbow light.
But rainbows are fun.
The beast itself had later become known as Heaven's Messenger, striking fear into the hearts of those unlucky enough to cross its path.
Look at her face.
Furious with our people's disregard for life, God saw fit to punish us without warning. We had no choice but to accept.
Yes.
Heavens. Messenger? Divine punishment?
Wow, Neptune was probably really pissed.
Yeah,
The goddess.
Within 10 days, the beast destroyed not only Heartis, but
I was
each
right,
of the surrounding
Heartis.
kingdoms as
okay,
well.
Congrats.
I feel proud of
Mankind
myself.
was beside itself, without recourse or any chance of retaliation. Men, women, and children were being killed, left and right. Just when we thought that all hope was lost, our long-awaited salvation had finally arrived. The monster's body had suddenly frozen and shattered into pieces.
Okay.
What happened to it?
That I do
Oh,
not
I guess
know.
you could save it. Those
All we
spots.
know for certain is the monster's shattered fragments rained down upon our world, leaving little behind save for its terrible memory in our minds. Spared from their accursed tyranny, the people celebrated in the streets.
So there are survivors aside from us.
Yes, although few and far between. Some of them still live in small enclaves. However, the fact that you lack any recollection of this event means you were asleep not for a few months, but for over a year.
I was right on that one too.
I have no idea how I lost my memory, so I'll just have to fill in the blanks somehow. I appreciate you taking the time to recount what I've missed. Seems like I've got a lot of catching up to do.
Ah, you impress me. It's rare to find someone whose nose is still pointed towards the future. Sheena, there's a bit more to this story. Many who survived the calamity experienced a strange emotional shift, proclaiming to dedicate their lives to piety. People had interpreted their salvation as a miracle, and thus were eager to pay it forth to prevent another monster from appearing. As of a few months ago, however, this ended with a few alarming consequences.
How
Sacrifice.
so?
An event known as the Mass Consternation. Odd, unexplainable happenings popping up out of nowhere. In one instance, a man had evaporated like smoke in his own bedroom. A woman claimed to see God's light before slitting her own throat.
Okay then.
What?
I heard of one village that committed a mass suicide by drowning, jumping into the ocean like a pack of rats from a sinking ship.
Oh, man.
Okay,
Why would they do such a thing?
I don't know. It was as if they were martyrs, suffering for the sake of avoiding retribution. It was around this time that monsters started to appear yet again, igniting fear into those who had survived to remember their ghastly deeds.
Are we gonna see people
Eventually,
dying now?
people began suspecting that the souls of these recently departed martyrs learned how to inhabit the bodies of monsters. Hence, monsters began attacking innocent people without warning. At least, that was the rumor. The name soon stuck, and these beasts you see roaming around are what we now refer to as martyrs.
Dang.
Crowds of frightened town-goers would look up at the sky at once and mutter, "We are forsaken."
I don't understand. What could compel people to end their own lives? There has to be
Space.
some explanation, right?
You're wise, Sheena. As you stated, we had eventually discovered the reason for the mysterious slew of mass suicides. It appears you have one attached to your leg as well. That is the mark of the Entoma, the catalyst that drives people to madness.
Wait, so the thing's on her legs?
Unfortunately, you will soon feel its effects as it slowly eats away at your mind.
Dude!
What? It must mean the spider legs.
What the heck?
What the? It's moving? It's fluttering up my skirt.
That, my dear, is proof of your curse. It has a mind of its own, ensnaring its hapless prey while slowly corrupting it over time. If inorganic matter is touched by the curse, then it eventually withers away. If it latches onto a living thing, however,
Then what happens?
their brains become infected to the point that they spiral out of control. You might be a bigger threat to yourself than you think.
Holy crap, you should have led with that.
Now that monsters in this damned Entoma have all but doomed this place, there is little for anyone to do other than watch the gradual and tragic demise of our world. Goodness me, in times as bleak as these, it feels like a real labor to go on living. Huh? What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. I think I just have a stomachache.
Oh no! Forgive me. I've spent all this time reminiscing. How rude of me.
Dude, you just gave me bad news, now I'm gonna die.
I'm fine. It'll subside in a bit. If everything you said was true about the curse and the end of the world, then I'm so sorry. Somehow, though, I'm still happy.
That's weird, girl.
But how can you?
It makes me think. Meeting someone new and learning something about them feels like a miracle of its own at times.
What the heck? No one thinks this positively.
When I see my reflection in someone else's eyes, I can't help but blush. For a brief moment, my life has purpose.
Well, there you go.
Knowing that I matter to someone else brings me joy. It's hard to explain.
I don't think he gives a crap about you.
Joy, huh?
Yes. So, Rook, you just need to... I'm so sorry. That was rude of me.
It's fine. Because of what you just said, I am reminded that life still holds some splendor. Thank you for sharing that beautiful
You're gonna die at some point, though.
You're welcome.
I've no doubt that someday we will find a way to lift the curse of the Entoma from our lands. If I learn anything more about it, then you'll be the first to know.
Really? Thank you.
Yeah, because it's already latched on her head. So it has to be, like, on her brain already. Like,
Well, guess I'll be seeing you around, Rook. The world needs me.
Sheena, where are you going?
I'm an adventurer. There's only one place for me to go. The place where all adventurers dream of. The mystical sky capital, Odyssea.
Odyssea.
Odyssea? Are you sure that such a place even exists? All of what I just mentioned, including Heaven's Messenger, is a little more than hearsay. Stories to scare young children.
Of course it exists. Dream a little, Rook.
Okay,
I'm
she...
sorry. I spoke out of turn again.
You're freaking crazy.
Oh, please, I don't mind. So, do you have any clue how to reach Odyssea?
Well,
Additionally, extensive travel requires adequate funds. Are you well prepared?
Well,
Be a no.
Apologies. Judging by your reaction, the answer would seem to be no. Oh, come to think of it, I recall the king had announced that he was recruiting new guards. Why don't you try gaining some money that way?
really? Yes, I'd love to.
In that case, let me show you how to reach the palace. Follow this corner, then make a left down this path. Here is a map.
Wow, thank you. See you around.
I mean, we did just see
Good
it
luck
Zed's
out
live.
there, young traveler.
Bless you, Rook. Good luck to you too.
This is a weird game.
What a spry thing. If the next generation has as much spirit as her, then perhaps there's hope yet for the future of our world. However, it might be too late.
See, I was waiting for you to say that. Your pessimistic attitude is insufferable.
Wow, rude.
And her attitude of being peppy is also...
Okay, well, you should
Annoying.
probably save it. Alright, well, that's going to be the end of this episode of Death End Request. If you guys enjoyed, like, subscribe, and we'll see you all for our next video. See ya!
Laters!